Hello dear students, welcome to maths class. Today we are moving to our second construction in the chapter. It is also an important construction and the idea behind the construction is, yes, this one is a circle with the center O, and if AB is a diameter of the circle and CD is any chord perpendicular to the diameter, then we have the result. What is the result? Yes, this is AB and this is CD. Okay, this AB and CD intersect at the point P inside the circle. Then product of the parts are equal. We know that. Okay, using that we have PA into PB is equal to PC square. Okay. That is, if we draw a rectangle using PA and PB and a square using PC, both having the same area. Using this idea, we are going to construct a square that is having equal area of a rectangle. Question. Draw a rectangle of width 5 cm and height 3 cm. Draw a square of the same area. So first step is to draw a rectangle of length 5 cm and breadth 3 cm. Okay, for that first draw the line of length 5 cm. Okay, this is length 5 cm. Now we need to construct our rectangle. For that, draw 90-degree angles on both sides of this 5 cm. Okay, then just extend these two lines. Okay, just draw these two lines, that is, draw two 90-degree lines like this. Then take your compass and 3 cm radius on the compass. Okay. Then draw an arc like this, keeping 3 cm on the, yes. Similarly on this side. Okay. Then join that two points. So this is our rectangle of length 5 cm and breadth 3 cm. Okay. Now we need, what is the area of this rectangle? Area of this rectangle is 15 square centimeter. Okay. Now we need to construct a square having the very same area, 15 square centimeter. Okay. For that, yes, just extend this 5 cm line to 8 cm line. That is, take this length 3 cm on the compass. Then draw an arc like this. Okay. Then extend that 5 cm line to touch that arc. Okay. Okay. So this is the line or the diameter of the semicircle. Now we are going to draw a semicircle using this point as, this line as diameter. Okay. Take this point as P, that 5 cm and 3 cm meeting point, take that point as P, and one end of the line as A and other end as B. Okay. Now we are going to draw a semicircle keeping this AB as diameter. Okay. AB as diameter. Then AB as diameter means half of AB is the radius. Then how do we find half of AB? We know that this 5 plus 3 is 8 centimeter. Then half of 8 centimeter is actually 4 centimeter. Okay, but if it is not possible to find the midpoint of a line, yes, we can draw the perpendicular bisector of that line to find its midpoint. Okay, then how do we draw perpendicular bisector of a line? Now we are going to draw the perpendicular bisector of this AB. For that, take more than half of this length on the compass. Okay, take more than half of this length AB on the compass. Then draw arcs keeping this point A as center like this on both sides and B as center on both sides. Okay. Now join these 2 points. So we have the midpoint of this AB. We will get the midpoint of AB. Okay, this is the midpoint of AB. Now we are going to draw the semicircle with this point, that point as center. Okay, so distance to OA or distance to this A or B, draw a semicircle. Okay, so complete our semicircle. So this is our semicircle. Now we are going to draw our square. Okay, so first we remove the unwanted lines in the pictures. Okay, so yes, just extend our P in order to touch the semicircle. Okay, take your scale and just extend our P in order to touch the semicircle. Okay, now we are going to complete our square. Okay, so the length of one side of the square is that length, that is, yes, this length is the length of one side of the square. Okay, so take that on the compass, that length on the compass. Then keeping this point P as center, draw an arc of the same length and just extend our PB to touch that arc. Okay. Now take the very length on the compass and keeping this point as center, draw an arc like this. And similarly, that point as center, draw another arc like this. Okay, so complete the square. So this is our square of area 15 square centimeter. That is, area of the square is 15 square centimeter. Then what will be the length of one side of the square? See here, area is, what is area? Area is actually side square. Okay, side square. If side is A, area is equal to A square. Okay, but here area is 15. Then what is length of one side? Area is 15. Then length of one side is equal to root 15. Okay, so this method is used to draw irrational length. That is, how do we draw root 16? We know root 16 is 4. Okay, then root 15, we cannot find out its exact root. So, to draw root 15, we can use the very same method. Okay, and instead of this root 15, we can draw root 18. Root 18 and like that. Okay, root of 12 like that. So next we have another question, that is draw a square of area 15 square centimeter. Okay, 15 square centimeter. So the very same method is using here. Then if instead of this 15, if we need to draw a square of area 12 square centimeter, how do we construct it? First, find the factors of 12. Which are the factors of 12? Yes, 1 into 12 is 12. Okay, 6 into 2 is 12. Then 3 into 4 is also 12. So, we can take any of this set as the length and breadth of the rectangle. Okay, so we can use 1 and 12, 6 and 2 or 3 and 4 are the sides of the rectangle. Here, my choice is 3 and 4. Okay, so first draw a rectangle of length and breadth 3 and 4. Okay, then draw a square of equal area of that. Then we will get a square of area 12 square centimeter. Okay, so first we are going to draw a rectangle of length and breadth 3, 4. Okay, for that first draw a line of length 4 centimeter. Okay, here the length and breadth of the rectangle are 4 and 3. Okay, 3 and 4, length is 4 and breadth is 3. Okay, length is 4, breadth is 3. So draw a line of length 4 centimeter here. Then as we did earlier, mark 90-degree angle on both the ends. Okay, like this, mark 90-degree. Then draw that to 90-degree angles like this. Then take your compass and on the compass take 3 centimeter. Then draw 2 arcs of length 3 centimeter on that lines. Okay, then we will get 2 points or the other 2 vertices of the rectangle. Then join that 2 vertices, we will get our rectangle of length 3 centimeter, length 4 centimeter and breadth 3 centimeter. Okay, so this is our rectangle. Now I am just extending this 4 centimeter to 3 more centimeter here. For that draw an arc like this. Then just extend our 4 centimeter line in order to touch that arc. Okay, so that length is 7 centimeter. Okay, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 centimeter. So first remove the unwanted lines from the figure. Okay, then yes, that is this length is equal to 4 and this one is 3 and that point is P. Okay, then draw a semicircle using this 4 plus 3 7 centimeter as radius. Diameter. 4 plus 3 7 centimeter as diameter. For that we need to find out the midpoint of this 4 plus 3 7 centimeter line. Okay, for that take more than half of this line on the compass and draw arcs on both sides of the line. We will get 2 points like this. Yes, then just join that 2 points. We will get the midpoint of that side, that length 7 centimeter. Okay, we will get the midpoint of the line 7 centimeter like this. Okay, that is the midpoint. Now draw a semicircle keeping the point as center and the length to any of the side as radius. Okay, keeping that point as center and the length to any of the ends as radius, draw a semicircle like this. Okay, so this is our required semicircle. Now just extend our P in order to touch the semicircle. Okay, just extend our P in order to touch the semicircle. So that length is the length of one side of our square. And what is its length? That is equal to root 12. Okay. So this is our square with the area 12 square centimeter. Okay. So instead of this 12 centimeter, if this length is, if this length is 18, which length and breadth should be taken here? Yes, to get 18, which are the factors of 18? Yes, 6, 3 are factors, 1, 18 factors, 9 and 2 are factors. So you can take any of this as length and breadth of the rectangle. Okay, that is, draw a rectangle of length 6 centimeter and width 3 centimeter. Then draw a semicircle keeping this 6 plus 3 9 centimeter as diameter. Then just extend this line in order to touch the semicircle. We will get root 18 here. Okay, so if this length is 6 and 3, this length is root 18. Okay, so we can use this method to draw irrational lengths. Okay, we cannot draw irrational length using our scale or compass. So this method is using to draw irrational lengths. Okay. Now our next question is fifth question. In the picture, a line through the center of a circle cuts a chord into two parts. Okay, this line 5 centimeter is drawn from the center of the circle, and that line cut the chord into two parts. Part of one length is 4 centimeter and part of the other length is equal to 6 centimeter. Then what is radius of the circle? What is the radius of the circle? How do we find this? Yes, for that, and just extend this line on both ends of the, okay. So now this is a diameter of the circle because it is passing through the center of the circle. Then, yes, I am taking this as point A, this is B, this is C, and this is D, and O is the center. Okay. So if we take this length, as the radius, see, this OB is a radius. Similarly, this OA is also a radius of the circle because this line is passing through the center. And if I take this OB as R, radius of the circle. Okay. Then what about this length? Take this point as P. Then what is this PB? Yes, this PB, this much is R and this is 5 centimeter. Then what is this length PB? That length PB is R plus 5. Right? This is R and this is 5. So total length R plus 5. This length is equal to R plus 5. And see, this one is also a radius. Okay. And that is also R. And this much portion is 5. Then what about this length? This length is equal to, yes, R minus this 5. Okay. So this length is equal to R minus 5. Okay. So we take the radius of the circle as R. Then this length PB is equal to R plus 5. And this length PA is equal to R minus 5. And we know the result, that is, if two chords, diameter is also a chord, if two chords intersect within the circle, then the product of the parts are equal. So what we have? Yes, PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. Okay, that is PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. Okay, what is PA here? PA is equal to, yes, R minus 5. What is PB? That is R plus 5. And that is equal to PC into PD. What is PC? PC is equal to 4. And what is PD? PD is equal to 6. Okay. So we have R minus 5 into R plus 5 is equal to 4 into 6. See, this one is actually an identity that we have studied in 8th standard, right? What is that? Yes, a plus b into a minus b is equal to, yes, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, a plus b, sum of two numbers, and the difference of the very same number is equal to the difference in their squares. Okay, so what is r minus 5 into r plus 5? R minus 5 into r plus 5 is equal to, yes, r square minus 5 square. Okay, r square minus 5 square, and that is equal to r minus 5 into r plus 5 is equal to r square minus 5 square. Then 4 into 6 is 24. Okay, so what we have, r square minus 5 square is equal to 24. Okay, so we have r square minus 5 square is equal to, yes, 24. Then what is 5 square? 5 square is equal to 25. So r square minus 25 is equal to 24. Then move this negative 25 to the other side. So we have r square is equal to, yes, 24 minus 25, that is plus 25. Okay, so r square is equal to 24 plus 25. What is 24 plus 25? That is equal to 49. Okay, r square is equal to 49. Then what is r? R is equal to root 49. That is equal to 7. So the radius of the circle is 7 centimeter. Okay, we have one more question in this chapter. That is page number 68, question number 6. Okay, it is almost similar to this question, and do that question and the fourth, that is 6th question, and 4th question, draw a square of area 5 cm in 3 different ways. Okay, do that too as homework. And see children, this is the end of this chapter. So the chapter is over. The second chapter, circle, is over. Okay children, thank you.